For the better part of a century, the Caped Crusader has starred in big screen epics, kids' cartoons, and inspired little Billies and Betties worldwide to don a black cape and hood on Halloween night. We have watched as he has taken on dastardly foes like the Riddler, Catwoman, and even the pale-faced good-for-nothing Joker. These iconic enemies may seem as integral to the story of Batman and his young ward as milk is to cereal. But in the early days, the executives over at DC didn't always know who might be the best foe to square up to the Dark Knight. In this never-before-heard audio tape, you will hear some of the more controversial stepstones taken by the creative minds at DC to try and turn Batman into an everlasting icon in one of his earliest incarnations, the FM radio drama. Hi, I'm Kevin P. Costner, no relation, and this is The Lost Adventures. The year is 1958. DC Comics is dominating the marketplace with all of its color-clad do-gooders, and none of them are selling like hotter cakes than Batman and Robin. Creators Bob Kane and Bill Finger are hard at work penning the latest paperback issue of the dynamic duo when DC executives come knocking.
You boys got a minute?
Yes, Mr. Hempshire.
The executive, a young up-and-comer starving to make his name in the business, laid out a plan to the comics creators. He told Finger and Kane how he believed that comics was small potatoes and that the company had just given him the green light to produce radio dramas based on some of the Caped Crusader's finest adventures.
Wowee! On the radio, you say? I can just hear it now.
Boys, we could have Batman really telling it how it is, you get me? Well, he could warn kids about the dangers of communism. Or reefer. Maybe even women's rights. God forbid loitering.
Appalled, Bill Finger dropped his ham-on ride to the ground and started ranting at the executive.
I can't
In all
believe
my
it.
years working for the Detective Comics Company, this is the worst thing I've ever been asked to do. You try to put political views into a Batman.
The shouting match boiled over, and Bill Finger left the room with a slam.
Nuts to you, then,
Shouted the executive, firmly grasping at his testicles and tugging them forth in a challenging show.
If you won't write a Batman radio show, then I will.
And he did. That afternoon, the young executive wrote a script for a Batman radio drama that would bring his Anglo-Saxon values and jingoist patriotism to all the heroic light he wanted. The product of this was aired only once on WGUB radio and has since been locked away from the public. Until today, this is that episode. We present Bill Hempshire Jr.'s Batman and Robin and the Red Hemline.
Lucky Apple Cigarettes presents Batman and His Boy Wonder on WGUB Radio. A sock hop, an innocent place full of innocent young minds, goes about as it normally would. Young Dick Grayson, the alter ego of the Boy Wonder Robin, is enjoying a nice American cigarette and a Coca-Cola when a brash young lady walks up to him.
Say, Dick, how's about you try one of these cigarettes? They're a different kind of thing than the usual cigarette.
But I'm only 12. I think I should just stick to my Lucky Apple cigarettes.
Oh, please. Lucky Apple cigarettes may be smooth and flavorful enough for us kids, but I've got something even better.
Better than Lucky Apples? That'd be the day.
Come on, Dick. Everyone's doing it.
Here, try this.
Wow. What is this?
It's reefer. Here, let me tell you some things. They'll really open your mind.
Robin, stoned out of his mind, wanders back to the Batcave. Addicted and driven mad, he goes directly to the fridge and starts devouring all of the food. From the delicious sweetbreads down to the pickled hams and Hempshire brand aged hard candy. Why, nothing is safe from his reefer madness.
Slow down there, Robin. What's going on? What's gotten into the Boy Wonder? This must be the work of the Joker.
Batman, did you ever think maybe we should get a girl in our group? I feel that we aren't being inclusive enough to women.
Egad! What's wrong with you?
Don't be a square, Batman. Here, try one of these cigarettes.
Robin, what is this? It doesn't smell like one of your Lucky Apples.
It's better. Here, try some, Batman.
This isn't a Lucky Apple. This is Reefer! This couldn't be the Joker. He may be a psychopath, but even he wouldn't trifle with the rightful separation of men and women, or the smooth taste of lucky apples.
Don't be such a square, Batman. Hey, you want to come with me to this party later? They'll have all sorts of reefer there.
Party, eh, Robin? Who organized this gala?
Her name was Hootsie Blossom.
A woman organizing an event? I think there's a great evil afoot, Robin. Take me there right now.
But Batman, we don't want to be squares by showing up early and on time. We should be late.
Not one more word out of your pretty young mouth. To the Batmobile.
Batman and his young, stoned ward arrive at a rundown hovel on the wrongest side of the tracks. Hardly the kind of place any civilized person would hold a gathering. The smell of burning marijuana and the sound of smooth jazz hit Batman's ears and nose like a freight train.
By Dwight D. Eisenhower and the Republican Party. What sort of evil is this?
Come on, Batman. Let's go inside. I just need another one of those cigarettes.
Wait, Robin. We have to survey the situation.
Nuts to you, Square. I just need it.
Wait, Robin! Blast! Whatever is going on in there, it's poisoned Robin's mind. And I don't think it's just the cigarettes. I better act as if I'm one of them, or they might poison me as well. Here, I'll light up a Lucky Apple cigarette and keep smoking them all the time I'm in there. That ought to keep them from becoming the wiser, and keep my wit sharp, and T-Zone soothed.
Batman enters the reefer-stained hovel, smoking his smooth Lucky Apple cigarettes, and using his best detective skills to blend in with the crowd.
Hello, fellow reefer addicts. Man, is this reefer a real trip. I sure don't want to go work for my community.
And how?
It's working! They all think I'm a stoned liberal beatnik. Now, to find out who's in charge here.
Why, Batman, I was hoping you would come to this little party of ours.
You must be Hootsie Blossom. Yes, quite a fine party it is here. Rather, hip.
Yes, please, come. I have something that you could help me with.
Anything for a lady.
What did you just call her?
Oh, what?
Only squares practice chivalry and give women the address they deserve.
Let's get 'em!
Robin, I could use some help here.
Die, Square!
Oh, not you too, Robin!
That's right, Batman. I'm a reefer addict now, and all I care about is getting high.
No! Unhand me! No!
Captured by Hootsie Blossom and the Reefer Addicts, Batman comes to tied to a chair, helpless to defend himself.
We got him tied up real good, Hootsie.
What is this? Release me from your grasp at once.
Batman, such a square you are. You have no idea what you've gotten yourself into, do you?
I know that you're poisoning kids' minds here. What do? Give them illegal Mexican drugs? Pump them full of this colored music and teach them evil?
Don't you understand, Batman? Kids love this stuff. They're doing it themselves. Soon, my minions will let off a marijuana bomb in the center of Gotham, and the whole city will be nothing but a smoldering pile of good vibes and unemployment. And there's nothing that you can do to stop me.
Ha! Like a girl could do this all by herself.
Who are you calling a girl?
That's it! Women, especially the liberal types, are incredibly prone to hysterics. All I have to do is annoy and begrudge her. That's right. A girl couldn't even have the smarts to make a bomb, let alone detonate one. By George, it might even get all your pretty dresses dirty.
No, stop!
Now's my chance.
What?
Ha! You thought that a girl could possibly tie a knot that could keep a man tied up? You should go back to secretary school.
Well, you forgot your boy Wonder.
Robin, stand down.
Never, Batman! You're a bummer. You must be killed.
Blast! He's so strung out on reefer, he's willing to listen to a woman's orders. Wait, I know.
Die!
Take this!
What happened? I'm cured.
Ah, the old bat anti-reefer spray never lets a man down.
Quick, give it to me. I'll spray it in the air vents. Holy pharmaceuticals, Batman. How did you know that would work? What's in that stuff?
Good old-fashioned cocaine, my boy. Now that ought to cure all the good-for-nothings and send them back to society.
Golly, just goes to show there's nothing like legal medicine to counteract an illegal drug.
That's right, my boy.
Please don't kill me.
No, I don't kill, Hootsie. But you're going away to do the thing that all reefer addicts and women are scared of the most. Work!
Thanks for saving me, Batman. I'll never listen to a woman again.
Ha ha! Nor should anyone, my dear boy. Nor should anyone.
Yet again, Batman saves the day! Tune in next time for another God-fearing adventure of Batman and his Boy Wonder! Batman and his Boy Wonder was written and directed by Bill Hempshire Jr., brought to you by Lucky Apple Cigarettes, a kid's favorite cigarette, and Pillsbury Cocaine Biscuits, the breakfast food you'll crave all night long.
Thanks for listening to another episode of Lost Adventures. We'll see you again, and remember, nothing's lost forever.